all about the healing. All right. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though, with my peeps? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher. Day ones, day twos, new news. Love you. Thank you for all that you do. This is your second reading for the day. I didn't say it in the first one. I got to get it through my head to do that. So this is your second reading for the day. If you got this one, your first one, you got one more. And that one is a doozy. That one is a doozy. It's a long one. But when I say it's tight and it's right, it's tight and it's right. So go see that one. All right. So, quick disclaimer. This is a general reading. So what I used to say, get it in where it fit in. Get it in where it fit in. Okay. It's not everybody's read. So hype it up. Like, share, subscribe. If you're new here, you just clicked here and you new, go ahead and subscribe. What you waiting on? It ain't gonna hurt you to subscribe. Go on and subscribe, all right? We good people over here. Okay. Let's get into it. Where do I want to begin? I'm just gonna say this. Talking to the collective that have been through many towers. Many towers. You ain't had it easy. You was a karmic. You have lived a karmic life. You did a lot of things in your past. You did things from the rooted to the tootie with everything that you was big and bad enough to do. You did it. But you did it because a lot of things was done to you. You did it because you were hurt. You did it because you didn't know no better. You did it because of your environment. You did it because you were taught hurt people. You were taught. You was given that example. Mama was hurt. Daddy was hurt. So this is what they did because they was hurt. So I'm going to go out here and do the same thing because mama and daddy hurt me. It was a cycle. A generational cycle. But that's not what you came down here to do. You didn't come down here to be that. And so everybody's awakening, everybody's spiritual awakening is different. It's the same result. It's the same type of energy, but it's a different scenario of how you got there. You went through your spiritual awakening, and the rest is history. Because you went from tower to tower, spiritual awakening, tower. And towers are lessons. Towers tear your whole life apart. Tear your whole life up in an instant for you to build it back up. Brick by brick. Lesson to lesson, level to level, faith to faith. Until you get to the other side. And you did that. Not once. Not twice. Many times. And now today, you are stronger. You are wiser. You are healed. But we all know that healing is a never-ending process. I'm healing this to this day. I'm still healing. That's why it's all about the healing. Because we'll never stop. We'll never stop healing. Especially when you have the calling of the chosen one. The one that is healing not just for themselves, but healing for their bloodline. That are not just going through the struggle for themselves. They're going through the struggle for the last time for that bloodline. So, you're not just doing it for you. You're trying to do it so your children and your children's children and your children's children down the bloodline don't have to go through those things that is habitual throughout and ran rapid throughout your bloodline. Those abuse, those traumas, those hurts, those pains that runs through the bloodline that even you had to endure. It stops with you. It starts with you and stops with you. It didn't start with you though. It started way back when, but it ends with you. And so you are a curse breaker. You are a generational curse breaker. And that's why you've had tower after tower after tower. That's why when everything is good and you and build everything up and you make it on the other side and whew, all that hard work, and then bam, here we go again. It all falls apart. The tower come again for you to build brick by brick by brick. And you just fall apart because you just think that you're not going to make it. Because you just went through. Why is everything so hard? I just went through this. Why do I got to go through this again? Why? It's because it's part of the process. You're not just healing for you. You're healing for a whole bloodline. You healing the trauma and abuse for a whole bloodline. You're trying to heal. You're trying to break things. You're trying to break it up and turn that negative energy, that negative trauma, turn that thing around to something positive. You're trying to transmute. You're trying to change all that stagnant energy or all that low vibrational energy. You're trying to turn it around. You're trying to stand your ground. You're trying to stand on business. You're trying to establish the light in a never-ending story, a never-ending thing, over and over and over again, consistently throughout generations of your bloodline have been established all the way back throughout the generations of people that you don't know, places that you don't know, places you ain't never been, people you ain't never seen. But yet you are placed in a predicament to heal that thing, to heal that trauma, to heal that abuse. to heal that stinking thinking, to heal that mental illness, to heal that the dynamics, the negative dynamic, the diabolical, the evil, the complexity of the bloodline, the ins and outs of things that was not spoken of, was not seen, was done in the dark. You got to bring all those things to the light so they can be healed and addressed. Maybe not spoken, but healed and addressed. That's what these towers represent. And it didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense to you because this ain't really about you. It's about something that was done a long time ago. But you are the person, you are the one that can end it. And you have ended. You have done the work. You're not done. You're not done. But God is bringing this up so you can have a better understanding of what it is. What it is that you've been doing. What is the root? What is the cause? Because people get in the comments and say some things that I don't, because, and I don't answer the full answer because it would just take me too long to write all of that. But they don't understand. They're not understanding or understanding that they came down here for a purpose. And God is not going to help you. God is not going to come down and help you. These are things that you have to do and you have to learn and you have to struggle through that thing until you find the answer. Until you get through it, because it's your process to learn more about you. It's your process to heal those things. And it don't make sense because you don't know where it originated from. You just hear at this time such as this, which it is, it needs to be healed, it needs to be addressed. You don't know why, you don't know what's going on because you wasn't there, you wasn't the person who did it. It didn't originate with you. But it has to end with you. Because you are the chosen one. The chosen one is the one that heals the bloodline. And in that, you are healing things that you didn't never do. You're healing things that you don't know about. You're healing things that don't make sense. You don't have the whole story. You don't know what's going on. It's just things that wreaking havoc in your life that you have no clue about, but you got to heal it. You got to get through it. And that's why. And oftentimes when you find yourself in a struggle like that, and things don't make sense, and it's you, and you trying to figure out, well, God, why am I in this predicament? Why am I going through this? What's going on here? It's because of your position of being the chosen one, the one that's bearing the light, the one that has to heal it, the one that is here to heal, to restore, to renew, to shine the light, to do whatever they need to do to heal the process, because it ends with you. And God is not going to come down. God is not going to help you with that. But God is going to do what God's going to do by protecting you, keeping you sane, giving you the positive energy so you can continue to do what you need to do. But that's part of the process. You answered the call, and that is the call. But okay. So that's that. You're a chosen one. You are a light bearer. You are a generational curse breaker. And you've been through some things. And you have defeated some things. And you have conquered some things. And you are an overcomer. Therefore, when is these people going to get it? Therefore, because you've been through so much, and because you are the tower. You are the tower. See, how you become the tower is being able to overcome and conquer the tower. That when a tower comes, it no longer can overtake you. It is what it is. You already know exactly what it is when it comes. Because you've been in so many towers that you have learned how to overcome. You know when it comes, you know that it's going to hit hard. You know it's destructive energy. You know it's chaotic energy. You know what you need to do. You know how long it's going to take you sometime. And you get in position. You get in position. You get prayed up. You fast. You step back. You do less. You don't go around people when you in the tower. You in the tower. And you know exactly what you got to do. You know what you got to see. You know where you got to go. You know all into it. So many times you've been there. You got the t-shirt. So you're not scared of a tower. You just say, oh, okay. I know where this is going. All right, then. Okay. Let me isolate. Let me go in isolation. Let me get myself together. Let me get my prayer together. Let me get myself, together. And you get with it. So you have people, places, and things think they doing something by sending their tower, sending chaotic, confused energy, attacking you, sending entities and sending very, very destructive energy your way. They have built a coalition of people to come at you, because they figure the more people, the better. More people, they can conjure up more energy. They can conjure up more destructive energy to come at you. It will penetrate. But what they don't know is that you are the tower. You have conquered the tower. You know what you know what to do. At this point, you okay with the tower. Because you've been doing and been embedded in the tower for majority of your life. And so okay, so when you get a tower now, it's as if every time these people send a tower to you, their tower is not like their tower is not like the towers that you went through for the bloodline. it's like when they send this or conjure up all of this energy and they send it to you, it's like, okay, you kind of get a little bit excited because you understand and overstand at this point in time. They don't have a right, they don't have permission. You know who you are in the ranking system. And you know that when they send a tower to you, they got to pay you. Every tower they sent, they have to pay you because they don't have the permission. They don't have the authority. And so every tower that they send, it's in your sleep. You just go cha-ching, and you go through the formality. You do what you got to do and go on about your business. Because this is nothing for you. God prepared you through the time in the past when those towers that were sent almost took you out. Those towers that were sent were so heavy. Your mind was all messed up and confused because you couldn't understand where it was coming from and why was it coming. But these towers, you know exactly who it's coming from and why. The thing about it is with a tower, the more you know about the tower, the more you can defeat it. The more you can go on about your business. You don't got to worry about it. You don't have to entertain it. Why would I entertain something somebody don't have authorized to even to send to me? You send it right back. You send it right back. Oh, you have no permission. That can't come here. You must flee. You got to go. You don't have permission. I know who sent it. I know why they sent it. You don't have the right, and you don't have the authority to send that. And you go on about your business. Right? The ones that they send that you not paying attention about, once you realize that somebody has sent the tower, then you sit down and you try to figure out what's going on, where it came from and whatnot, and then you handle it from there. But these towers, these people, no. You've already been prepared. These people they're not authorized. They don't outrank you. They don't have authority over you. So every tower that they send, you get more lucky, you get more vibrant, you get more beautiful. You get more energy. Because they have no permission to send anything to you. They get all this karma. They get karma, justice, and in the interim, every tower that they send, they got to pay you for it. Because they are not authorized. And then after that, with that karma that they have to pay for, they need help. They stuck, they broke, busted, and disgusted, trying to come after you. And everything that they got to pay, you get luck, you get resources, you get love. Everything comes to you. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Karma, justice, needing help, the tower, luck. You. Every time they try to manipulate you, trying to make a fool out of you with this tower, here you go. You triumph. You have the victory every time. And every spell work, every love spell, because that's here. See, they try to send this destructive energy so they can come in and try to come against your mind so you will accept this love offer. But it's a lot of them that's in this thing trying to come after you. It's all about you trying to accept. They only need one opportunity, one chance, one opening for you to accept love, a dirty cup, a dirty offer, a foothold to come in and turn everything around they think. But even if you were, and even if that were to happen, unbeknownst, even if that was to happen, because it happened before, even if it was to happen, once you will accept this and you realize who it is, and what was going on with it, it won't stay. You have enough power and authority over you, over yourself. The God that's within you, that authority of the God that's within you will not allow them, if they even got that foothold, wouldn't allow them to keep it, to maintain it. So even if they were to get it, they wouldn't be able to maintain it and keep it. That's just, I want to just put that out there. But all of this in the interim, all of this work, all of this that I said, all of the things that I laid down, at the end of the day, luck. At the end of the day, victory. How? Because of the towers. Because of the towers that you've already won. Because of the towers you've already overcome. Because of the towers that you've already healed from and have made it to the other side. That their towers that they seeing means nothing. I'm not going to say you don't feel it. I'm not going to say you don't see it. But they mean nothing. Because you've already conquered. You've already endured God's towers. And God's towers is whoa. God's towers. When you're going through God's towers, it ain't nothing like their towers. So whoever you are that may be going through a tower, just understand. Understand and overstand. Get in position. Take your life back. Take your power back. And speak that you have no authority over me. I am God's and God's alone. And God dwells in me. And God has the final authority over me. And I take my power, I take my energy, and I cut the cords that don't resonate with me. And turn your back and keep it moving. You've already been there, got the t-shirt from the Most High. You don't need them. You don't need to go through another tower by these people. They're not authorized. And I'm going to leave that right there. So, hype it up. All right, so with that being said, like, share, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, right? So if this resonated with you, say I am the tower, period. Point blank and period. I am the tower, point blank and period. Right? So with that being said, I'm sending love your way, I'm sending healing your way, and Trinity is